Hello, and welcome to the first part of a series I'll be calling Territorial.io Tutorials. I will explain how the game works, explore basic strategies, and take a jump into the more niche parts of the game. Make sure to subscribe, as it really helps my channel. There will be some extra resources in the description, and so without further ado, let's take a dive into how to play Territorial.io. In 10 seconds, Territorial.io is a popular pixelated conquest game where you choose a spawn, expand, invade other players, and try to take over of the map. First, let's take a look at the opening screen. Outlined in red is the multiplayer button, which brings you to the multiplayer server. The blue is single-player mode, which is used for practice and speedrunning, more on that in another video. The green is the name that you use when playing. If you name yourself password, you can carry over the same information to other sites. The purple has the version and the date, the orange is the relative popularity of the game, and the buttons outlined in yellow will be gone over later in more depth, but for now it suffices to say that they contain the leaderboards, emote choices, color choices, and some other buttons that don't need description. Clicking on multiplayer mode, you can see a menu, click on any game once to join it, and click on it again to leave it. Each game takes 10 seconds to start as soon as their number turns red. There are several types of multiplayer games, which are team games, highlighted in pink, player versus player games, outlined in white, and battle royale games, outlined in green. Team games can have between 2 to 8 teams. In the upper right-hand corner, you can see how many people are joining a game, skipping a game, in a multiplayer game, or in a single-player game. If you want to exit, click the button near the bottom of the screen, highlighted in red.
Let me take you through a typical Territorial.io match. When you first enter a game, you have to choose where to spawn. There are several methods, but the most common ones are to spawn in areas where other players are not. As you can see, I have chosen an area without anyone around me. When you first join a game, you'll notice a few things. First, at the bottom of the screen, there is a bar where you can toggle how many troops to attack with. Then, at the top, is your troop count, and at the top right-hand corner, you can see how many players are left, how many bots are left, how many people are spectating, how much land you occupy as a percentage of the map, your interest, your income, and the time elapsed. Then, on the left side of the page, there is a leaderboard for the people with the most land, and a pie chart of which team owns the most land. The pie chart only shows in team matches. Clicking on the exit button in the bottom left corner, you can see some stats, like how many troops you have had over a period of time and how much interest you are getting. Those are mainly for viewing after the game, because it is important to stay focused during a match. You start out on a map where almost all of the space is empty, and you have to get as much land as possible. To attack, double-click, or tap on mobile, to use up the amount of troops showing on the bottom of your screen. To do Naval Invasions, tap once and then click on the boat icon. If one doesn't appear, it means Naval Invasion is impossible. As you can see here, I am attacking the player above me, and I eventually take all of their land. There are better ways to attack, and in a future video I will showcase the best attacking strategies and what situations they are best for. Let's take a look at single-player mode. You can see the different maps they provide, which change from update to update. You can also toggle the number of teams, the number of players, and the difficulty of the bot AI. To start, just click on the Start button. If I had one tip to give to new Territorial.io players, it would be to never use all of your troops in multiplayer games. Doing so can get you killed easily, as none of your troops are in your base to protect you from attackers. Hopefully, this helped you get to understand Territorial.io a bit better. It's a lot more complicated than you think. Thank you for watching this video, it means a lot to me. Again, please make sure to like and subscribe if you want me to continue making these videos. I hope you have a nice day.